Hey everyone and replay viewers. So as promised, I said I was going to go live within the hour, and I picked 11:11 to go live. That's a lucky number. I think those are angel numbers, aren't they? The reason that I'm coming to you live is because I want to address those people who are considering joining Scentsy and they just don't have the push or the desire yet. We call them fence sitters, right? People that are just kind of waiting to figure out if it's the right thing for them. Maybe they're waiting for the money for the kit, waiting for questions or answers to questions that they haven't asked yet, right? So if that is you, if you are a fence sitter, somebody who's considered joining, maybe you are somebody that absolutely loves Scentsy. You love the Scentsy products and you just keep buying them and you're happy with that. I'm here to tell you that we love people that love Scentsy, and I love to have customers, so don't get me wrong. But if you are a person who's buying Scentsy all the time, then you might want to consider joining, and the reason is because you're not only going to get your product, you are going to be your own hostess, so you could get, half price and free product from parties that you personally are doing or adding to each month. Plus, you're going to be making commission on your own products that you're buying for yourself, never mind your friends and family that could potentially be buying. So if you're somebody who does parties all the time, then you're certainly somebody that should consider joining. Hey everyone, look at all of you lovely consultants that are on. It says there's 15 to 18 people live, and it's not showing me everybody on the list. So welcome everybody, thanks for joining. So what if you are thinking about joining? What if you are somebody who, it's been a flash, hey Vicky, it's been a flash through your mind at some point that maybe I should join Scentsy. I've kind of thought about it, but I'm not really sure if it's for me. I don't know enough people. I just don't have enough time. I don't have anything to offer this business. Too many kids, not enough kids. My full-time job gets in the way. There's all kinds of reasons why we can't or why we shouldn't do something. But I'm here to tell you, if there's been a desire, if there's been a glitter or a glimmer of thought, then it's definitely something that you should consider. See, you really got nothing to lose, because in your kit, you're gonna get things like wax, you're gonna get products to use, you're gonna get catalogs and order forms and administrative stuff, but you're also getting product. So it's a matter of understanding that, give it 3 or 6 months. Join, purchase the product, which is what you're going to do anyway, right? You're going to be purchasing Scentsy product anyway. Purchase the kit, get the kit, give yourself 3 or 6 months. Don't do yourself an injustice and not give yourself enough time to get your business going, to ramp up the business, okay? So don't do yourself an in-service and quit too soon. But let's say after 6 months, you're just not liking it. You're not loving it. It hasn't become something that's part of your life. You don't really enjoy the people that you're hanging with in our Scentsy groups. And you just don't want to do it. So then at that point you can stop, but look at all of the product that you're still going to have, because you're going to get all the testers, you're going to get some product, you're going to get all of these things that essentially are going to be more than the $99 that you're going to be getting. Now, there are these people out there that are kit snatchers. Kidnappers is what they call them. And that's people that just buy the kit because it's a discount. I don't really suggest that. I don't think that that's something that you should do. Or maybe you should, maybe you should try it out. Be a kidnapper and then be pleasantly surprised when all of a sudden now you're making some money on something that you had no intentions on working, Maybe you make one post and say, ha ha ha, I just bought the Scentsy kit and not really planning on doing anything with it. And then all of a sudden you get comments underneath it and voila, you've got a business going. I'm here to tell you that when I joined, I had absolutely no intentions of doing much with it. I joined as a hobby. It was something to just fill my time, to just allow me to get Scentsy for myself, but it was really just to fill my time. And the first post that I made on Facebook, everybody's like, oh my God, you sell Scentsy? I want to get some, I want to get some. And without intention, all of a sudden now I had this business that was growing, and away I went. You know, so understand that there's all kinds of reasons to join, and there's all kinds of reasons to just join, to just buy the kit. So I want to offer, if somebody is out there and they're still sitting on the fence, and what I mean by sitting on the fence, that means that at some point you thought about it. You're kind of up there and you're sitting there and you're thinking, you know, I'd love to start with Scentsy. I buy enough product, I could probably make some money. But then you start teetering back because you say things like, well, I don't have enough friends. You know, I just don't have the money for the kit. I don't have time to do this. I'm not a salesperson. You know what's funny is we hear the same reasons. If you've been with a direct sales for a while, you've heard the same exact reasons from almost everyone. And usually it's because you don't have the money to join. You don't have the $99. Or you don't have enough friends. Oh, Cheryl, let me answer that. I will not get past that answer, that question, okay? Don't worry. You know, you either say things like, I don't have enough friends, I'm not a salesperson, I don't have enough time, I don't have a way to communicate, to travel. You know, so there's all these different reasons why we convince ourselves that we aren't going to be successful at this. And I'm here to tell you that with a good support system, or even just the right story in your head, you can be very successful at this. And I'm a true testament to that. You know, like I said, I just joined Scentsy to have a hobby. You know, and here I am, a star director with 400 and some people worldwide on my team. That's crazy. That's crazy. I wasn't expecting that. It's a beautiful blessing, you know? So Cheryl, let me ask you, let me tell you, what is the minimum to remain a consultant? It's a very minimum. We are required to do 150 every third month. So that means $150 in a month. You could skip 2 months, and then that third month you'd have to have 150 again. So the 150 has to be all in 1 month, not spread over 3 months. 150 is less than a qualifying party. A qualifying party is $200. So if you have one party every 3 months, you're in. Now, I'm going to be here to tell you, you're not going to make any money doing that. But there are things that happen in our lives that we need to take a little bit of a break. You're welcome, Cheryl. We need to kind of take a little bit of a break. You know, things happen, weddings, summer, school vacation, all kinds of things happen. Health sometimes gets in our way. And I want to talk about health in a minute. You know, but the blessing of Scentsy is that we only have to do 150 minimum every third month. And a lot of times 150 is just our own laundry care products, our own skincare products, and our own addiction to Scentsy. And we can get $150 of sales in 1 month by collectively getting everybody close to you, like a family member or something, and say, okay, let's do this. So here's what I want to talk about health, okay? I personally am going through a little bit of a health challenge right now, which everybody does. But I had this brought to me the other day, and they were like, you know, you're really active with your business, and you know, what if you have to have surgery? What if you have to go to these appointments? What if you have some downtime, some healing time? What are you going to do with your business? And my instant reaction was nothing more than I'm already doing. The blessing of Scentsy is that as long as I have a phone or a computer, I can run my business from anywhere. And as long as I have my mind faculties, I'll be able to do my business, right? So if it's because of surgery, if it's because I'm resting to heal, if it's because, you know, I just need to go to a doctor's appointment, I can take those things off. I can take those days off and just come back when I'm feeling better. And so if I had to go back to the minimum of doing only the days that I can and only doing the 150 every third month, I could do that if I needed to. That's the glory of this, you know? So let's say I do 150 here in June, I could take July and August off. And then as long as I come back in September and do 150, that July and August, I could do whatever I wanted. I don't have to do Scentsy if I don't want to, right? Now I have a team and I would never abandon them, but they are pretty self-sufficient. They do things on their own. We have a beautiful team page that they belong to, and everybody helps everybody. The other beauty is that our team page never goes to sleep because we have team around the world, and so their night's our day and our day is their night. Is this my only business? Yes, this is my only business. When I first started though, I was doing Avon. I had done Avon for 12 years and never really, I mean, I did really well. I was part of the President's Club and I did all of that stuff, but I tried to build a team and it just wasn't working. And sometimes I truly believe that you have to find your niche, you know, what you love to do. I'm not a makeup person. However, I loved selling their perfume. So that was a pretty key component for me when Scentsy crossed my lap, because I was like, well, I love scent stuff. I love candles. I love, you know, and even at some point I think I had tried to or wanted to do my own candle business. So it was just really fun to have Scentsy come on board. And for about 6 or 7 months, I did both. And I didn't really do a lot of Avon because my Scentsy business was growing so rapidly, and I made director in 9 months, and at that point I decided to let Avon go. I've never thought I would come as far as I have in almost, yeah, see? Yeah, and you're right, Avon has changed a lot. And I'm not saying it's a bad company. You know, it's been around for a long time for a good reason, obviously, right? So I just think that you have to sometimes find your niche, find what you think will be fun for you, because when it's fun, it doesn't become a job. It's you don't have any Scentsy, Laura? Is that even possible? Send me a message, Laura, okay? And I'll make sure that we take care of that. So yeah, I think I loved a lotion Avon and I can't remember the name. That changed it. Yeah, you know, a lot of their products have changed. Like the products themselves, they've changed, the formulary and that kind of. And you know what? A lot of companies do that. We did it too. We had layers for a while, and now we're on our skin products. You know, so things change when we find better ways to do them, right? Because we evolve through that. Great, it's a very rewarding company around. I love this. Yeah. Yeah, Caitlin, I did it in 9 months. You know, it was kind of scary. I was excited, but it was kind of scary because I was like, wow, this has really got some momentum, and I'm hoping and praying that I'm the right person for these people, because after the first person joined, I was like, okay, I'm committed. Let's do this. Because until then, I was just kind of, remember I told you this was a hobby. So it wasn't anything that anybody could, right. It wasn't anything that I really wanted to progress in, you know, because I had been staled by Avon probably. After 12 years and not really accomplishing too much, I was like, yeah, you know, whatever. I know I can do this. I could do stuff like this in my sleep. I was awfully confident, right? Dogs barking, not sure if somebody's here or not. So I want to offer, if you are considering joining, that you message me after this video, okay? Message me after you watch this video. Say, you know what, Edie, I'm kind of thinking about it, but I don't know. And I can send you, right. Yeah, and I can see how, I don't know if you were with Avon, Laura, but if you are with Posh now, you know, there's some similarities there, right? Because of the products. I'm giving up after just a year, but I am so frustrated to get back into business. I've been putting it off, health reasons. You know, and this is something I want to talk to people as well. You know, if you're not in Scentsy, is this work? Yeah, it's not work, it's effort. You're gonna have moments and times where you have to tell yourself that you can do this. You know, there's going to be slow times, but I can't tell you that it's not going to, you're not going to need effort. You're going to need effort. You're going to need to put some work into it. You're going to need to put some passion behind it. You're going to need to know that this is something that you like, or if you coast, don't expect the results that everybody else is getting, right? So you need to, I think I lost you. How would you convince a unique presentation? Yeah. Ah, Laura, see? Either you've been following me or you know this already. We don't sell, we share, right? We share something that we love. But you gotta have effort to share. And people say the Scentsy sells itself, but you have to have the effort to put it under their nose. They need to be able to smell it and see the products and try the products, right? That's with any business, really. You know, how many times do you walk by the deli and they have some samples that they want you to taste, or they've got a table set up with things that they want you to try, right? That's the same thing. Yeah. Laura, you got it. You got it, girl. I gotta talk to you. So I just kind of wanted to come out here and be raw with you guys and let you know that, you know, no matter what the reason is that you're sitting on the fence, or maybe you haven't even decided to get on the fence, there's a place for you here in Scentsy. There's a place for you to, and I'm kind of holding off addressing that comment of, thanks, Laura, I love you too. You've already got the mindset, so that's awesome. The people that do, okay, and this is just my opinion. You can take it or leave it, okay? And I speak through my own experience. I did Avon for almost a year, not quite, with Scentsy. I did 2 businesses at the same time. And you cannot give 100% to both, okay? And if you look at the top earners of any direct sales business, any of them, they're only with that one, okay? If you expect to do 100% between the two, then you're only going to still get 100%, and you're doing twice the work because it's 2 different companies, okay? That's my opinion. I feel that if you want to give everything to one business, then you can get 150. If you give 100% to 2 businesses, you're going to burn out. One is going to suffer. One is going to excel potentially, and then eventually you're going to have to get rid of one anyway, right? So why do that in the beginning and make your job harder for either one of those businesses than to fight with 2? Okay? I know that makes sense to you. A lot of people struggle. Oh, I can do it, I can do it. And I'm going to tell you something. There's a superstar director in our group that was doing multiple businesses, and she kept saying, I can do this. I can do this. I am positive and competent that I can run more than one business at a time. And she realized that once one of them had a little bit of momentum, which happened to be her Scentsy business, had a little bit more momentum, she was giving more energy towards that business, and these others were not failing, but subsiding anyway. So my opinion is just give it all to one. If it doesn't work, give it all to another one. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, it can be draining. True story. Hang in there, Heather. We'll be... Aw, yeah. So, and there's another girl, Tiana. Tiana's my cousin's daughter, and she's going to be joining, and we're trying to get her on board sooner than later because she's wasting time because she could be earning the incentive right now, right? Laura, that's for you too. You know, we've got an incentive going on right now where if we have got 3 different levels, and the top level is to earn a bunch of technology or registration to our leadership. So some really good incentive stuff going. I know, true story. It is no better time. No better time at all. So Laura, am I going to hear that you're joining us today? Yeah, that'd be awesome. Okay, so let's wrap this up. This is something that I created, and if you would like a copy of it, I can mail it to you. I don't know, Laura. We'll talk. No pressure. This is something I created. So this is some information about me. This is my possibility pack, and I know that other consultants out there have different ones. It's not really a pack. It's kind of a flyer. Yeah. I know, T. You need to do some yard sales or garage sales or something so you can get the money. Or ask that daddy-o of yours. He'll help you. Inside, there's information about rewards and all kinds of things that you can do as a customer. It talks about shopping about our products, you know, the different types of parties, products, and then my team. Look at that. Look how cool. Can you see that? Hopefully it's focusing. That's part of our team. That was at last year's reunion. So fun, huh? So anything. I know, Laura, you and T should get together. Tiana, both of you, I'm gonna send you one of these. So make sure you message me your addresses, okay? And then on the back, this is my story. See how it says, my story, raw and real, my Eeyore syndrome. Wonder what that's all about. That's my story. And then 16 reasons to join. Here, let me share. Scentsy is flexible, easy compensation plan, easy to sell and share, different brands to choose from. Well, I'm gonna have to change that because Velata is going away at the end of this month. Earn incentive trips, love the product, make money, live events and reunions, amazing opportunity. It's only $99 to start. Huge discounts, tax advantages. You talk to any accountant out there right now and they're gonna say direct sales is the best way to get taxes back. A way to give back, because we do a lot of charitable stuff. Free time, be your own entrepreneur, and it is life-changing. Trust me, been there, got that dollar. And it's still changing. So, he offered to help me, but he's waiting for his taxes. When I joined first, I saved 15 bucks a week. Right. T's not working right now, so that's the holdup. You know, she's got to earn her money some other way. Yeah, Laura, there's a lot of write-offs. Lots of write-offs, for sure. For sure. So, hopefully you found this helpful. You know, I like to be real. Guys, I'm not a pushy salesperson. I'm not a pushy recruiter. You're going to join when it's your time. The only time I'm pushy is when it's with T because she's family. I can do that. But I don't want you all to miss. Yeah, you know what? I do huge fundraisers here in this area and I love it. That's like the best thing that I can do because it's my way of giving back to the community, you know? Yeah. I want you all to understand that there's different reasons to join. There's different reasons that you aren't joining. And I would love to address those with you guys. You know, don't let it be what holds you back. Yes, it's with love. It surely is. Yeah, they do work. You know, Heather, they do work. It's amazing because, you know, here I am, okay, this is real, right? Here I am in a town of 198 people, right? Everybody knows who I am for the most part. And my neighboring town, which is the town I grew up on, has maybe 4,000 to 5,000, depending. It's a college town, so a university town. So when college is in, we get an influx of population, but then now summer's out, they're gone, right? So yeah, it is small. I had to do what I could online, or I needed to travel out of my town in order to make this work. And believe it or not, I have loved being able to work online. I sit my little arse right here. You know, Facebook is my store. It's my office. It's where I communicate and talk to people and share information. Look at this. I'm live right now with you guys wherever you are because of this technology. So it's amazing, and it's been very helpful for me. To tell me I've been cleaning house and I could have been watching you. Yeah, Angie, you missed out. You'll have to hit replay. Oh, Heather, that's awesome. Tiny friggin' town, Edie. Blink. Gone. Yeah, you know, so, all right. So again, we're in the middle of incentive period. So do not miss that opportunity. We're still in a phase where you could earn level 1, 2, or 3. It is such a simple incentive, okay? You have the potential to earn one of those levels before the end of July. July 31st is when it's done. It's only a 3-month incentive. So you want to get on board now. You want to join now. You want to get your kit now. You want to get going. Get with me and have me give you some ideas of how to get the business started, whether it's having a kit opening party or your practice party or all of these other things that I help new recruits with, okay? So let me help you. Help me help you. All right, everyone, have an amazing day. We're on the weekend, and hopefully you're doing something fun. I know I have an event that I'm doing on Sunday, so that'll be awesome up in Madawaska. So yeah, hopefully I've been, I will rewatch. Okay, and Laura, we'll be in touch. Sunny, you know what? That's totally up to you, hun. Yes, yes, yes. Social selling can be difficult. You have to sample out or get out. Yeah, you know what, Laura? You and I are going to talk about that. You know, I don't do a lot of samples, and I've still been very successful. So let's figure out why, okay? I'll see you all later, and have an amazing day. Mwah! Bye.